I guess the question is, was I inspired, or did I develop this intense drive for perfection and achievement when I was terribly young to regain my mother's affection? I had to have more gold stars than anybody and the best grades of anybody and win the contests, the scholarships, and all this kind of thing. I think that drive to excel had a lot to do with whatever success I've had. But I don't know if it was inspiration or fear that led me to do it. And there have been a lot of occasions where I've overdone it. I never forget asking Ed Doctorow, he and I, the novelist, once, "Ed, what do you think a neurosis is?" And Ed said, "It's the endless repetition of an obsolete experience or feeling." And the trouble with these drives we get as children is they're often come about for some emotional reason having to do with gaining our parents' love or respect or something. And because it's not the real thing is just to be spontaneously loved, not to have to go through this enormous process. It's ersatz, it's artificial, and you keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it because it isn't real somehow. So I think that's true in life. I think sometimes when you develop these neurotic patterns, you keep repeating these earlier patterns, often to either no end at all or to an end that has very little to do with the end you're really after. So I think it's important, we're all strangers to our unconscious, to try to go back and understand how much of what we're doing started decades and decades ago for reasons or motivations that have very little to do with today, and how much of that is relevant and how much is excessive. I think that if one really gets some insight into what these neurotic forces are, you can change, but you better get well acquainted with your unconscious and stop being such a stranger to it.